Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So last week, Microsoft announced that Skype will be retiring in May this year. And this change will impact both free and paid Skype users. But apparently, according to Microsoft, not Skype for Business. Now, I'll leave two previous videos I have posted on this, linked down below and in the end screen. But according to this post by Microsoft over on their Microsoft support website, there's quite a bit of useful information in this. So I will leave this post and this article linked down below in the description. But according to Microsoft, Skype users will have the option to move to Microsoft Teams free, as we have already discussed, which they say gives many of the same core, it provides many of the same core features. And they mention that by logging into Teams free with your Skype account, your chats and contacts will appear in the app so you can pick up where you left off. Just take note though that Microsoft does note that this capability will gradually roll out over the coming days, beginning with those who are both Skype and Teams insiders on the latest app versions. And if you don't wish to use Microsoft Teams, like I have seen in the comments, it's not a popular choice for a lot of these Skype users. You can export your data, and if you want to know how to export your data, you can click on this link because, as mentioned, this support article will be linked down below for easy access and reference. Now, something else I have seen in the comments, which I just want to address in this video, is the question of what is going to happen to my Skype credits after the retirement of Skype in May 2025. And heading back to that support article, which as mentioned will be linked down below, here are some interesting kind of FAQs that Microsoft has addressed regarding the paid services and your Skype credits. So I'm going to just address that in this video. There's a lot more to go through. So if you are affected by this change, this is quite an informative article. Now, the first question regarding Skype credits and paid services is, can I purchase products from Skype? And the short answer is there will be no new purchases for Skype subscriptions, numbers, and Skype credit. What happens with Skype Manager credit balance? Purchases and renewals will be allowed until the 3rd of April this year. After that, your balance can be used for calling. Where can I access the Skype dial pad? After May 2025, it will be available for paid users via Skype Web and Teams free. So I'm just doing a quick breakdown of these just for the purpose of this video, but go check the article out if you really want more in-depth info. What happens to my call-in and Skype number subscriptions? There will be auto renewals until April the 3rd this year, and that will be active until the subscription ends. Can I use my Skype credit? Your Skype credit can be used for calling, and auto top-up stops on the 3rd of April 2025. Will I still be able to receive calls to my Skype number? Now, this one's got quite a bit of information, so I'm going to read the whole paragraph. It says, yes, you will be able to receive phone calls to your Skype number for the remainder of your existing subscription, both on the Skype web portal and from within Teams free. If you're operating from the Skype web portal, you'll need to have your browser open in order to be alerted of an incoming call. If you choose to use the Skype dial pad from the Teams free mobile and desktop apps, you'll receive push notifications for all incoming calls just like you did from the Skype app. So another alternative would be to keep using your Skype credits would be to head over to Teams, and then you'd have to use the new Skype dial pad feature. Heading on to the next question, how do I transfer my Skype number? With this one, unfortunately, you're going to have to contact a new carrier for number porting. And then what else is changing basically? As Microsoft says, the following services will no longer be available starting May 2025. SMS, credit gifting, call forwarding, caller ID setup. Second last question. Will Teams free offer paid calling options? The short answer is no paid calling plans, but Teams Essentials can be used with Teams Phone. So obviously that would be a subscription. And then the last one, how can I access my billing info? And you can find your billing info information here. You can click on this link. And obviously, as mentioned, this post will be linked down below. So I hope to some degree or the other, that clears up a little bit of confusion as to what's going to be happening with your Skype credits after the deprecation of Skype in May of this year. And just a quick side note, something else I have seen in the comments, I did mention it at the beginning of the video. What does this mean for Skype for Business? Skype for Business users are separate from Skype Consumer and remain unaffected by this change. So I'm just answering that quick question in this video. But nonetheless, Skype is retiring in May 2025. And I have seen quite a couple of interesting comments about Skype being retired, where obviously you've got two sides of the fence. Some are not too happy to see it go, and others are saying good riddance, basically. But just trying to keep you guys updated, because obviously this is affecting users to some degree or the other. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.